Bridge Street is sponsored by Profiles by Kristin.
Well, for those going through cancer treatment and chemotherapy, one side effect that can really be depressing, especially for women, is the loss of hair. But Profiles by Kristin can help restore it, along with the patient's dignity and self-esteem.
Here to tell us how, we welcome hair restoration specialist Nicole Capria, along with her stepmom and breast cancer survivor, Dina Capria. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Thanks
morning.
so much for joining us. Nicole, this particular client is very close to home for you. So Dina, tell us a little bit about your story and how you came to, how Nicole helped you.
Again, I was diagnosed back in August a year ago, and Nikki is a family member as well as her mom, Kristin, so I knew the business. And I gave her the phone call one morning, letting her know before she saw something on Facebook that what I was going to be going through, and she immediately knew, how to take care of me. So.
And you chose a wig, you told us, because you basically lost your hair immediately, right?
After my second treatment with the chemo, the doctor said I had an aggressive form of cancer, so they were going to do a lot of chemo with me 5 months. So after the second treatment, he said you would be losing your hair. So.
Yeah.
Well, and let's show a picture of you, Dina, before you had your treatments, right? So there you are. Nicole, she calls you up and says, okay, we're going to come in, we're going to, I want to get ahead of the game, essentially, right? And you said you knew right away what you wanted to do and how you wanted to help her. So tell us.
Yeah.
So I knew exactly what wig I wanted her to have as soon as she called me and what I could do with it. So she has, you guys have some pictures of the wig that we started with week 4, and then this is her wig that we styled.
Can we show the before picture too? That this is the after. This is what it looks like now.
Which is stunning when you see the before picture, because this is beautiful. And what you worked with originally is like there it is.
That's nice too. It just needed a little adjusting, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So you started from that and then ended up with this. Okay, what's the process like? How do you get from straight to curly, really?
So we had to do a lot of cutting, a lot of layering, just curling, spraying. It took about 2 hours to get the final effect out of it. And then after we did her wig and she was done with chemo, we started scalp treatments.
Okay.
Which is interesting because, Dina, you said this to us, that everybody talks about the wig. You get the diagnosis, how do you cover up the bald head, but nobody really talks about the treatments to make the hair grow back.
Exactly.
So what was your process, and did you know you were going to do this because of Nicole?
I did because of Nicole. Like I said, I knew the family, so she was able to help me with that, but the doctors had never mentioned, there was a service like this. So she immediately said, come on in, we're going to start the treatments with you. And I went once a month for 6 months, and my hair grew back, natural. And
how soon after did you start those treatments, or did you start them right away while she was going through treatment?
No, so it's not going to help while going through chemo, but typically we start about a month after the chemo treatments are done, and that will start to help revamp the hair, revamp the follicles.
And how was wearing the wig, Dina? Let me just ask you that, to go back to the wig. Obviously it was a confidence booster for you from, but you said that
there she is with the wig.
There you are with the wig. Beautiful. I mean, the wig looks so real. Yeah. How was that for you?
It was great because, like I said, when you go through a treatment like that and you have no hair, you go out in public and people look at you and put that wig on and go out, and nobody had any idea. I felt like a normal person.
And look at your hair today.
Yes.
I mean, it looks gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
It seems very similar, and that's what you knew your stepmom and how she liked her hairstyle, so it was easy for you to do that. When somebody comes in who, just a new client, how do you kind of get a feel of what type of wig that they should have and how to style it?
If they come to me with hair, I can kind of see what they already have and then go from there. If they don't, then usually they bring in some pictures just to show me what their previous style was.
Realistically, now she's your stepmom, so you sort of had a leg up on this, right? But if somebody's watching and their hair's about to come out, because it happens every day, and they call you today to be put in tomorrow, whatever, how soon can you help them?
So they would call, set up a consultation.
Right.
We would go through that day, choose an actual system, choose a color. typically we can have it in a week. Sometimes we have something in stock. Dina's just happened to be in stock.
Okay.
So usually within about a week.
Pretty quickly.
And that happens typically before they lose their hair. So we can always get it before the hair comes out.
Great. Well,
Great.
so
That's
fantastic.
beautiful.
And
Thank
listen,
you
if
very
you'd like to learn more about hair restoration and all the services that Profiles by Kristin offers, you can visit them on Brewerton Road in Syracuse or give them a call, 315-454-3132. They're also online, profilesbykristin.com, and on Facebook. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.